name's Brianna, and this is my partner Chris, and today we're going to teach you how to kick a soccer ball. The three critical elements of kicking a soccer ball is 1. Planting your non-dominant foot beside the ball, so making sure your foot isn't in front or behind the soccer ball. Is 2. Kick with the inside of your foot and aim low on the ball. And 3 is the follow through, which means when you make contact with the ball, continue your leg swing.
The first stage of learning is the cognitive stage, and in this stage you can expect a lot of mistakes, which is perfectly fine. Some common mistakes to look for is kicking with your toe instead of the side of your foot. Another mistake would be missing the ball completely. So the goal of the cognitive stage is to really slow it down, take your time, and work on technique and practicing proper form. And one good way of feedback to do this is to get with a partner. Just pass back and forth and watch each other's forms and help correct each other on that.
When you're learning how to kick a soccer ball, one way to do this is the partner pass. The objectives are your foot placement, aim low on the ball, and your follow through. You should really take time and focus on your technique when doing this.
The second stage of learning is the associative stage. At this point, you should be more comfortable with the movement of the skill, and your form should be pretty proper. The goal of this stage is to refine your skills. So at this point, you would want to have a target to aim at, for example, being the goal. And then the feedback for this stage should be more internal, which means recognizing your own mistakes and being able to correct them on your own.
Once you get the technique down and you feel comfortable performing this skill, the next step is shooting at a goal. Then you would add force while shooting at a goal, and then you kick a moving ball, whether you're running up on the ball or you're kicking the ball after dribbling. And the best way to get better at this skill is practice, practice, practice.
The final stage of learning is the autonomous stage. At this point, the skill should be more fluid and more natural to you. At this point, you would want to prepare for an in-game scenario. So you would want to practice shooting at different locations on the field at the goal, and maybe even practice around obstacles, as in like defenders. Again, with feedback, it should be more internal. So as you're at these different locations and with these obstacles, being able to recognize what you need to adjust to make these shots.
In conclusion, when kicking a soccer ball, the three elements are placing your non-dominant foot beside the soccer ball, kicking with the inside of your foot and aiming low on the ball, and 3 is the follow through. We wish you good luck and keep practicing.
right. So in the second stage of learning, wait, stop.
1.
All right. At the final stage of learning, it's called the stop.
In conclusion, remember the 3 critical elements when kicking a soccer ball. 1 is placing a non-dominant foot. Stop! That's okay. In conclusion, remember when kicking a soccer ball, there's 3 critical elements. 1 is kicking the ball. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.